Hello, Richard here, and today I want to talk to you about some of the support and tools and resources throughout YourEightSteps. And yesterday we sent out an email about having an autoresponder and why it's so critical for you to make any money online, why you need one. And I'm just going to continue on with that today, and I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. But there are certain things when you start marketing and, to be able to be successful, there are certain things you're absolutely going to have to do and certain tools that you absolutely need. Maybe I'll use them. You absolutely need these tools in order to be successful making money online. And, a lot of you know my story because you've seen me talk or listened to me talk in other videos and stuff like that, or you know me personally. And I'm just going to repeat for those of you who don't know me is, I started marketing online a long time ago, roughly over 10 years ago. And my first 2 years online absolutely sucked. I mean, I could have quit in those first 2 years numerous times and I didn't. And it was because I was doing everything wrong. When they said to go this build, and that was all the information out there and all the gurus, and I'm signing up to all these people's list, and I'm trying to get traffic and blah, 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 and I was promoting my affiliate page directly. I never listened to the people that were successful when they said to build your list. I was subscribing to all these successful people's list, but it didn't occur to me that that's probably what I wanted to do. And so I spent 2 years basically wasting time. I mean, I did learn some stuff, but the problem was in 2 years I didn't make any money because I wasn't following what successful people online were telling me to do. So, and that was the other thing, and I had no support. My ex-wife, who I was married to when I first started online marketing, it was right after I lost my retail store. I had lost everything I owned. We actually went into welfare housing. I didn't have support online or off. My ex basically laughed at me and, tried to make me feel bad for even trying to make money online. And I really took that personally, and that's one of the things that drove into me that I was never going to quit internet marketing until I made a boatload of money from it. Just because of that one fact alone, because my ex kept digging me all the time. And, even online back then, there wasn't the kind of support systems available for, online support like there is now today through Skype groups, Facebook, video marketing, like, a video like right now. There wasn't all these things. Internet marketing was really crude back when I first started. So I didn't have a lot of the things that are available to people today, but I also did have some of the things that were available, and I chose not to use them. And that's the point that why 2 years I basically banged my head against the wall, and I made a tiny bit of money here and there, but the amount that I put out and the amount of effort, really I lost money and made absolutely nothing. I mean, there was several times I wanted to just throw my computer out the window and never look at it ever again because it seemed like it was just a waste of time. When I finally got my head straight and started listening to the people that were successful online and actually taking the advice from emails they'd send me and tell me I needed an autoresponder, when I got my first autoresponder going, it truly was a transformation. In the next 30 days, I made more money in that 30-day period than I had in the prior 2 years. I was wondering, wow, where did all these signups and stuff come from? How did this happen so quickly just from building my list? It's because you can follow up with people and you can communicate with them. And a lot of times people need to see your offer more than once. So if you're just sending your affiliate page all over the place and they look at it once and right that minute they're not interested, they don't sign up, you have lost them forever. But with an autoresponder, you can continually communicate your message to them so that they might go, hey, you know what? I need to check this out again. I think I want to join now. And that's what happens. Even in YourEightSteps, when we send out emails to everyone, not everybody listens to them or reads them all right away. Me and Brenda, when we're talking, a lot of times we'll say, hey, we resurrected another one. Meaning, when we say that, it means someone who joined a long time ago. We've had people that joined in the very beginning of the launching of YourEightSteps that recently have gotten going because finally one of the emails got to them, or some part of what we're doing has finally registered. And that's the way it is with having an autoresponder. If you don't have one, you're missing the most crucial element to making money online, because you can't follow through with people without one. Excuse me. Now, the other tools that you need, obviously you need support. You know, I was hard-headed, and I was luckily able enough to make it those first 2 years without having any support. And, you know, sometimes I'm one of these people that learn the hard way. And support is a critical thing that you need, either, you know, an offline or online, somebody that supports you, or, you know, somebody you can reach out to when you're feeling like crap, or you don't think nothing's working, or somebody that's done it before and you can run something by them and say, hey, can you show me a better way to do this? So support is absolutely critical, along, like I said, with your autoresponder. And the other tools I have listed on this page that you're looking at, multiple traffic sources, web hosting, a blog, products, offers, you know, these things are all essential to you making money online. And if you don't have these tools, making money online will be 20 times as difficult. Each one of these tools has specific things that it saves you either time or money by having them. And some of us resist them so much because they cost. And, you know, that's one of the biggest conclusions you have to come to in owning a business online or trying to make money online, that this is a real business. There are investments, there are expenses like there is in a traditional brick and mortar business like my retail store. The only thing that's different is these tools and resources don't cost nearly as much as like when I own my retail store. I mean, I had to get over $100,000 just to get my store off the ground. And my rent was over $4,000 a month. I'm not talking about $25 for an autoresponder or $10 for web hosting. I'm talking $4,000 a month just for my rent. My utility bill was over $1,000 a month. Now, I had to work my ever-living guts out to make sure that my bottom line produced enough money just to pay the utilities and the rent, not to mention to keep products coming through the door to sell to people. That's a big misconception that people have when they have never had any business experience, is that it's easy and everybody that owns a business is making oodles of dough. It's not that way. Businesses take a certain amount of drive and enthusiasm and burning desire to succeed, because people who own businesses take all the risk. You know, when you're an employee for a company, you walk in the door and go to work every day, you have no risk. You're just going to spend your time and get paid for it at the end of the week. A business owner is not guaranteed income at the end of the week. And that's no different in online. It's just all this word free all over the place gets people a big misconception in their head that they can walk online and actually make money for free. And I'm telling you, through over 10 years experience, please listen to me, that is impossible. Maybe you can make a few cents here and there and a couple dollars, but you're not going to make $500 or more a month unless you invest in yourself and invest in your business. I don't actually know of anybody who actually has made $500 a month monthly that did everything for free. I've never met a person yet that has ever got to that point that had tried to do everything for free with different free options that are out there. I'm telling you, if money doesn't change hands, you will not make money. That's the way basic economy works. Everything. Business is online is no different than an offline business. You have to invest in yourself and invest in the proper tools to help you make money. That's what they do. They speed everything up. They save you time. Your autoresponder works while you're sleeping. You know, when I'm sleeping, my autoresponder is still sending out messages. I don't have to be sitting at my computer. If I go on vacation, my autoresponder is loaded full of messages that are going out automatically. I don't have to post or go do a broadcast every time I want to send a message out because I already wrote them and put them in there. And now the autoresponder works for me. That's the way all these tools are. You know, having a blog. I have 5 blogs. There's a reason I have 5 of them, because they work when I'm not online, because that content gets indexed by the search engines. So over time, as I keep posting to my blog and sharing stuff, I keep getting indexed in the search engines, and they keep driving free traffic to my blog for me. Yeah, I had to pay for my blog, but the search engines are bringing me all kinds of free traffic every day. That's why a blog. You know, most people will look at it as an expense that don't have business experience. I look at it as, how much money can that blog make me? I need to get that blog and get that thing going and get posting to it every day. That's how you have to start to look at things online. What is an autoresponder going to do? It's going to save you time. It's going to save you money. It's going to work while you're sleeping. It's not going to, that's the thing, is you have to act as though you're going to succeed, not that you're going to fail. So you don't look at people who look at they're going to fail, look at tools and stuff and business expenses as just that. They look at it as an expense. People that act as though they're going to succeed look at these costs for tools and different resources they need is helping them and saving them time to build their income faster and bigger. There's a difference in the mentality of how we look at all these different things that we need to make money online when it comes to your mentality. And getting your mentality right will help you to understand that these things are all necessary and that you must have them in order to be successful. And I'm not telling you that just so I make more money or somebody else makes more money in your 8 steps or anything of the sort. I'm telling you this for you, the person that's reading this, the person that's watching this video that really wants to make money online. I really want to help you, because if you're totally ass broke and suffering, I've been in your position before. I've lived in welfare housing. I've lost my cars, my home, everything, including my wife. I lost everything I owned and had to dust myself off and start completely over from nothing. I sold my TV before. I've given my TV as rent to one of my landlords to get myself out of the hole so that I could put money into my business and grow it so that I could become better. And that's the crucial thing and the difference between people who fail and people who succeed. People who succeed take necessary risk to get ahead. And that's what I did. I didn't need my TV. I didn't need to sit and watch TV every night when I was living in welfare housing. I needed to get out of it, so I sold the sucker so I wouldn't sit and watch it. So I went online and was working all the time instead of watching the boob tube. Now, all these tools and stuff that I'm talking about that are a necessity that you need, Your 8 Steps has all of them. That's why Your 8 Steps is going to give you the best chance for success. If you go to Your 8 Steps and log in, everything is there. Every one of those tools we talk about, we pick out the best tools, the best other programs that complement what we are doing that will give you the tools that you need, that give you the best training and support to help you be successful. But if you go through our steps, there's nobody online, no system, no other thing. You have found the golden goose. Your 8 Steps has every tool, everything you need to be successful online. Everything. We give you free downloads. We give you free ebooks. We give you bonuses, free bonus traffic for upgrading to a pro member, pro squeeze pages, regular squeeze pages, splash pages. We teach you how to build your own if you want to. We give you courses. We give you video tutorials on how to do everything. That's what we're about. We're trying to arm you with everything you need to be successful. So we are constantly evolving with Your 8 Steps. We keep adding. We just added the video tutorials page, and we're putting more videos on there all the time, and we will continue to grow that so that when you have a simple question even, you have the proper support you need. You can go there and say, how do I do this? They got a video done for it. I can learn this. And that's all the thing you have to be willing to do, is you need to be able to take a risk. The risk of getting started in Your 8 Steps if you haven't, the risk of following through with each one of the steps and acting as though you're going to succeed, not that you're going to fail. Start looking at life in a whole different way, and that this type of business you can do. If I can do this, or where I came from and what limited funds I had available to me and what my downsides in my life were at the time, anyone can do this. The only thing that saved me was my desire and my willingness to not quit and to keep moving forward no matter what happened, because I had already been through enough things. I knew that the only way to give up in life and the only way to fail is to actually quit. And that is not in me to do. But I want you to go through Your 8 Steps, go through everything we have in there, go through the videos, every word that we write, learn what's back here, and compare it to anything else, and you will see that we have everything you need to make a boatload of money online and be super successful and change, your future. And on this page here that I have these tools and resources listed, one of the other things is what will happen is I wrote this in my Composer, my Yahoo Mail and Composer, and I just left it up here so that I could remind myself as I was talking to you. But one of the things that you will need to do as you build your business is you need to evolve as you learn. That it means that you constantly, as you're learning, you're applying and using and adapting those things to your marketing. And that's how you learn and grow your income. And, when I first started using an autoresponder, that was one of the first tools I got besides I was buying traffic. So now that I had the autoresponder, it increased my income because I was learning to drive traffic to my splash and squeeze pages and build my list. And I was following through with people. So more and more stuff was happening. Then I evolved. I didn't use one traffic source. I started using multiple traffic sources. So now I was driving more traffic. And my business was building faster. So I kept using more traffic sources. Then I got web hosting. I learned how to create simple splash and squeeze pages on my own. Now I was branding myself more and more because I was now in control of what I could create, and I learned how to create simple splash and simple pages online. I can still, to this day, I'm not a techie. You can ask Brenda that. I'm far from it, but I can create some simple pages, and I can use that in my marketing. So I evolved again. Web hosting enabled me to do a bunch of different things. Then I started blogging. I made more money because I had another traffic source, and I was able to have my content online and was able to post more and more content. Each and every day, stuff would get indexed by the search engines. They drive more traffic to my sites, so my income kept building. I expanded my products and offers by learning to email my marketing list and share the tools and stuff that I was using to be successful. So, this gave me much larger income because I was evolving as I was learning. I was doing more. And that's one of the important things you can do. And you can see by my conviction and my passion and me talking through this video today that I have the desire. And that's the other thing and the last thing I want to say is having the desire to succeed above anything else is what's going to keep you going. That's what's going to drive you forward and what's going to help you to make your business absolutely work and make you a ton of money. Is having that desire. If you don't have the desire, when a roadblock happens, you'll just walk away or you'll just quit. It's like having no commitment. If you don't have a commitment, you have nothing invested in your business, every time you hit a roadblock, you're going to walk away from it. You're going to be like, I'm done with this. This is BS, because you don't have the necessary ingredients that it takes to be successful. Investing in yourself and your business gives you the commitment that you need, so you can't just walk away from it. You have something to lose. And having the desire helps you get through those roadblocks so that you don't quit, because you don't have as much at risk as like a traditional business. Having $100,000 invested in a business and rent that was $4,000 a month and I was in a lease, I couldn't just give up or not show up for work. When I was sick, I went to work. I went to work 7 days a week. I had to until my business was gone. And our economy here tanked and a bunch of things happened and took me right down, but till that last day, I was the last man standing in that business because I had everything to lose. And it's just different online. You don't have as much to risk. That's what the beauty of internet marketing is you can come online with little to no money, and as long as you learn the principles that are needed and you start to invest in yourself something and following through with a system that will help you get there, your chances of success are enormous. You just have to realize what you have in your hands. Other than that, I hope you take everything I said seriously and you really look at your 8 steps if you haven't gotten started and you really decide to get moving with it. And the ones that are working it, you realize that there's a lot more here than meets the eye. It's not just a simple system. It's a system that can create as much income online as you can dream up. It's just going to take your effort and you being involved in it in the ways I talked about. But other than that, we will talk to you on the next video, and have a great day and happy holidays.